This week on Days of Our Lives, bullets fly, secrets unravel, and loyalties are tested. From March 31st to April 4th, Salem becomes a pressure cooker of revenge, betrayal, and hidden desires. Let's break down everything you need to know about the latest drama that's shaking the town to its core. We begin with the most explosive moment of the week. E.J. DiMera gets shot. Yes, you heard that right. In a sudden act of violence, a mysterious gunman steps out from the shadows and fires. E.J. goes down, wounded by a bullet fueled not by chaos, but by calculated revenge. The scene is pure shock. No warning, no build-up, just the crack of a gunshot and E.J. collapsing. And while paramedics race to save him, the real question sends a chill through Salem. Who wanted E.J. dead badly enough to pull the trigger? The weekly promo doesn't give us answers, but it gives us clues. We catch flashes of Salem's most dangerous and desperate residents, each one holding a weapon. Kate Roberts Brady, her eyes cold and steady. Johnny DiMera, torn between family loyalty and bitter resentment. Ava Vitale, unpredictable as ever, her hand trembling with rage. Roman Brady, calm but intense, and possibly driven by justice or revenge. Kristen DiMera, looking far too calm in a week like this. All of them have motive. All of them have history with E.J., and not the good kind. E.J.'s been climbing ladders, stepping on people, and burning bridges for months now. He's made enemies in nearly every corner of this town. Then comes a line from the promo, voiced in a tone chillingly similar to Kristen's. The number of people in this town with a reason to try E.J. could fill Horton Town Square. And she's absolutely right. In fact, that might be an understatement. This isn't just a shooting. It's the start of a full-blown mystery. One that could tear Salem apart. While the town reels from the shooting, another moment in the promo delivers a jolt of pure unease, and it comes from Gabi Hernandez. As the screen fades to black, her voice cuts through the silence with a line that feels more like a threat than a thought. Who knows what we're capable of? It's not what she says. It's how she says it, calm, reflective, but laced with something darker. It's the kind of line that makes you stop and rewind, just to make sure you heard it right. And if you know Gabi, you know she doesn't speak in riddles. When she says something like that, it's because she's already thought about it, maybe even planned for it. Her history speaks for itself. She's been pushed, betrayed, and cornered more times than she can count. And every time, she's come back swinging. Rumors say she'd been whispering about revenge even before E.J. was shot. Dropping cryptic comments, acting distant, distracted. Some say she's been watching him, studying him, waiting for a moment just like this. Is she bluffing, playing the part to throw people off? Or was that line a confession in disguise? Whatever the truth is, one thing's clear, Gabi Hernandez just moved to the top of the suspect list. And if she did it, she might not be sorry. As chaos brews in Salem's streets, quieter storms are forming behind closed doors. One of them? Shawn, and the secret he can no longer keep hidden. At the police station, tensions are high, but Shawn's reaction catches everyone off guard. Instead of distancing himself from the unfolding drama, he steps up to defend Jada. He's firm, even emotional. He insists she doesn't deserve any of the fallout headed her way. He calls her compassionate, honest, too good to be dragged into this mess. That alone raises eyebrows. But things get even more revealing when he talks to J.J. Devereaux. What starts as a simple conversation takes a personal turn fast. Shawn confesses something that stops J.J. in his tracks. He just wants Jada to be happy. And that's all J.J. needs to hear. He picks up on what Shawn isn't saying out loud. In Salem, silence speaks volumes. So J.J. asks the question directly. Do you have feelings for Jada? There's a pause. Tense. Quiet. Then Shawn answers, not with excuses, not with denial, but with honesty. Yes, he does have feelings for her. The twist? Jada is already in a relationship with Rafe. Shawn knows this. He respects it. But feelings don't follow logic, and in a town like Salem, forbidden emotions have a habit of rising to the surface fast. Right now, Shawn's playing the part of the quiet admirer. But if cracks start to form in Jada and Rafe's relationship, if emotions start boiling over, this love triangle could explode. And when it does, someone's going to get hurt. While the town is fixated on who shot EJ, another life quietly hangs in the balance, and it's none other than Marlena. She's no stranger to danger. Marlena has faced stalkers, kidnappers, and killers before. But this time, the threat is chillingly personal. Because Orpheus is back, and he's not hiding in the shadows anymore. In a tense moment shown in the weekly promo, Marlena is alone in her hotel suite. The lighting is dim, the mood is heavy, and suddenly, Orpheus appears, gun drawn, eyes locked on her. It's not just a threat. It's a message, one that's laced with years of hatred, obsession, and unfinished business. This isn't just a random act of violence. Orpheus knows exactly what he's doing, and exactly who he's targeting. The man thrives on psychological warfare. He doesn't just want Marlena dead, he wants her to suffer first. He wants her to feel powerless. Their history is long, dark, and deeply twisted. He's tormented her before, played mind games, manipulated those she loves. And each time she's survived, it's made him angrier, more dangerous. This time, it looks like he's ready to finish what he started. But why now? Why return just as Salem is unraveling from EJ's shooting? Is Orpheus working alone, or is he connected to something bigger? Could Marlena be more involved in this tangled web of revenge than we realize? With Orpheus, nothing is ever what it seems. And with a gun pointed at Marlena's chest, Salem may be seconds away from another tragedy. Now let's return to the question at the heart of this week's chaos: who shot EJ DiMera? It's the mystery that has everyone on edge. Not just because EJ was targeted, but because the list of people who might want him dead reads like a who's who of Salem's most volatile characters. Let's start with the most obvious suspects, the ones shown in the promo actually holding guns. Kate Roberts Brady, a woman who's had her share of grudges against the DiMera family. She's calculating, tough, and when pushed, dangerous. Could this be her way of settling old scores once and for all? Johnny DiMera, EJ's own son. The tension between them has been brewing for months. Power struggles, personal betrayals, the kind of resentment that doesn't go away. Is this an act of rebellion? A cry for independence? Or something darker? Ava Vitali, a wild card with a history of mental instability and a long list of enemies. She's unpredictable, reactive, and never afraid to pull the trigger when things don't go her way. If anyone is capable of a rash, emotional attack, it's Ava. Roman Brady, steady, stoic, but don't be fooled. Roman's been around long enough to know how the game is played. He's seen what EJ can do, and maybe he's finally had enough. Kristen DiMera, she's family, but that's never stopped her before. Kristen has always walked the line between loyalty and self-preservation. If she thought EJ was in her way, she'd take the shot without hesitation. But the suspect list doesn't stop there. Gabi Hernandez, her ominous comment, "Who knows what we're capable of?" still lingers. She's made threats, she's acted out of vengeance before. And if she saw an opportunity to strike, she just might have taken it. Rafe Hernandez, a cop with a complicated moral code. He's had clashes with EJ, professionally and personally. If he snapped, or if he discovered something damning, could he have taken justice into his own hands? Nicole Walker, often underestimated, but she's been burned by EJ too. She knows how to keep secrets. And if she thought she was protecting someone she loved, anything is possible. Each of these people has motive. Some have means, and many had opportunity. This isn't just a case of who pulled the trigger, it's about why. Was it passion? Revenge? A cover-up? A warning? The show's writers have carefully set the stage for a slow-burning whodunit. One that gives every character a reason to look guilty, and every viewer a reason to keep guessing. What makes this story even more compelling is that it's not just about EJ. This shooting is a ripple, and the wave it's sending through Salem is only getting bigger. Because as the investigation begins, secrets will be exposed. Alibis will fall apart, and when the truth finally comes out, someone's life will change forever. One bullet, countless motives, no clear answer, and that's what makes this mystery the most dangerous one Salem has seen in years. This week's preview doesn't just tease the drama, it delivers a full-blown storm. We've got a public shooting, deepening secrets, unexpected alliances, emotional turmoil, and one shocking moment after another. The pressure in Salem is reaching a breaking point. The town's usual balance of power has been shattered. Trust is eroding, and behind every forced smile or silent stare, someone is hiding something. EJ is fighting for his life, and his enemies are growing more restless by the hour. Shawn is losing control of his emotions, and with every passing moment, his feelings for Jada threaten to spiral into something he can't hide. Marlena is staring down the barrel of a gun, facing a man who thrives on psychological destruction. And all of this is happening at the same time. There's no room for breathing. No moment of peace. Just a slow, mounting dread that something bigger, something worse, is just around the corner. So we're left with one question. How many people will fall before the truth finally comes out? Who will survive the fallout, and who will be destroyed by the secrets they've tried so hard to keep buried? In Salem, nothing stays hidden forever. Not your past, not your feelings, and definitely not your crimes. If you thought this week was intense, just wait. The twists are only getting started. Subscribe now for more detailed breakdowns, predictions, and behind-the-scenes insight into the world of Days of Our Lives. And most importantly, drop your theories in the comments. Who had the motive? Who had the guts? Who do you think shot EJ? Let's talk suspects. Let's talk secrets. Let's talk Salem. Because on Days of Our Lives, the clock is always ticking, and justice never comes quietly.